guys, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you guys coming back and watching my videos. If you haven't subscribed, do me a solid, go ahead and subscribe right now. Hit a comment also for me and a like. But anyways, as you guys saw in the thumbnail, today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to Euro mount your deer skull or any other type of skull. It's pretty much the same thing. So what I did for mine, I had these skulls buried from last year, around the end of November. So they've been buried since then. All I did with my deer skulls from last year, or my bucks, was I caped them. I took as much as meat as I could, and I came to the side of my house and I buried them, okay? Now, by burying them, I didn't experience no smell or nothing crazy. At least my neighbors didn't complain about it. And I also, when I buried them next to the house where my AC drainage kind of comes out, so it leaks, so it continues having some sort of moisture. Now, something that I wish I would have done different is I would have covered them up to somewhat maintain the skull coloring, not the skull, but the antler skull coloring. And but it's okay. I'm gonna show you guys how to stain your antlers. Okay. So with that being said, let's go ahead and pull them out. I'm not sure what to expect. I'm pretty excited. So let's see. Here we go. And also, Issa's behind the camera, so anything funny, that's because of her. Say hi, Issa.
Hi.
All right, so let's check this out. Issa, get a good close-up over here. Let's see. Look at that. All this grass. It's pretty stuck in there, so I don't know. Oh, look at that. Wow.
Holy moly.
That's insane. That's pretty cool, huh? This is a nice little egg. Someone chewed off, but look at that. You can see some of these worms. Can you see it in there? Focus on that, Lisa. Look at that. You still have worms. Look at that. Real nice. Real freaking nice. All right, let's come to this one over here. All right. Look at that. Pretty freaking clean. You can see actually inside is all cleaned out. That's pretty freaking amazing. And it still has the inner cavity that from the nose. They came out pretty clean. All right. I'm gonna show you all the stuff you guys need to Euro mount your stuff. With that, I'll see you up there. All right, guys, so pretty much all you're gonna need to clean up your skulls is gonna be some dish soap, some OxiClean. I already have my water boiling. You can put as much water as needed to make sure that your skull is submerged to it. So also, I'm gonna be using 40 volume clear peroxide. I'm gonna be using 2. The method I'm gonna be using is 50-50 of water, 50-50 of the peroxide. Also, to stain my antlers, I'm gonna be using the Minwax-Golden Oak. To me, it seems to work the best and give it the most natural color. And gloves and a little bit of a brush, right? Also, I'm gonna be using, as you guys see, my Ryobi 2000 PSI power washer. So with that. All right, so here I'm pretty much rinsing off all the dirt, all the bugs, trying to get the grass out of these skulls. I'm not too concerned with getting everything completely out, but I'm trying to get out as much as I can. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is put one of these little cups of OxiClean into the water. Once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and put half of this bottle of Dawn dish soap into the water also. Once I have everything in there, I'm gonna go ahead and place these skulls inside. Make sure that they are completely submerged under the water. All right, so a few minutes have gone by. I decided to go check on them, make sure that they're coming to a good boil, and a lot of the debris and dirt and all that nonsense are coming off the skulls. Like I said, they've been buried for a year, so I want to make sure that everything is coming off. All right, after another 10 minutes of boiling, I decided to pull the skulls out and start giving them a good rinse. All I'm doing is a nice little clean with the power washer. I'm not doing nothing crazy. There's no meat, there's no skin, there's no hair, there's nothing in it. So all I'm doing is pretty much rinsing everything off and making sure that they are ready to get into the water with the peroxide. All right, so now that the skulls are clean, all I'm doing is wrapping the base of the antlers with saran wrap, and I'm securing them with black tape. You don't have to get too fancy, just do your best to secure that saran wrapper around the antlers. If not, you're gonna run into the issue where some peroxide is gonna get into the antler, and then you're gonna have to work a little bit more to make sure that everything matches. As you guys see, both skulls are ready to go. So now pretty much what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour both bottles of the 40 volume peroxide into my boiling water. Next step, I'm gonna be putting the skulls back into the boil and hope for the best to get that nice whitening that we're looking for. Alright guys, so it's time to have them come off. I had them here for a while, checked them a couple of times. I think probably this is the most whitening I can get out of them. What do you guys think? Should I leave them a little bit longer? Nah, that came out pretty darn good. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna leave them another 5 minutes and then I'll take them out. All right guys, so this is pretty much it. I left another 5 minutes. I don't think I'm gonna get more whitening out of them. I think they're turning out pretty good for a year, almost over a little year being buried. I'm gonna go ahead and take them out. I kind of gave it the natural skull color, but there it is. That's how they're looking. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse them off real quick and then go ahead and get into the antlers. So now we're gonna grab our paper towel and we're gonna dip it into our stain. You wanna make sure that when you start staining your antlers, you have the actual skull facing upward like I have it. You don't wanna start staining with the skull facing down with the antlers up, because you could run into the problem where the stain could go into your skull. And then at that point, there's no return. Might as well just stain the whole thing or just paint it and do some creative stuff like that. Alright guys, so that's pretty much the process on your deer head or whatever animal you harvest head kind of thing. But anyways, as I told you guys earlier, I wasn't too sure on how much white I was going to get out of my skull since they've been buried over a year. That's how I look in the back. Some of the teeth are already coming out. You guys saw how I stained the antlers. I'll probably come back and try to even some stuff out that the peroxide got to. But I think they came out pretty good at the end of the day. Once they completely dried and the skull is completely dried, I'm gonna come back. Look at this one. Yeah, it came out pretty nice. I'm gonna come back and hit it with some MopGlo. Okay, some MopGlo. I'm gonna hit the skull. You just pretty much protect it from the dust and all that jazz. And when it's time to clean them up, it's easy for the dust and everything to come off, and it gives it a nice little glaze. With that, thank you for staying tuned with the video. Leave a comment below if there's another method. If you guys like burying it, after seeing what, if you guys would do it after seeing how they turn out, or if you guys will go straight from, you know, from the kiln to caping and whatnot and straight to the boiler. I don't know, it's up to you guys. For me, I wanted to try this method again. I didn't know it was gonna be over a year, but hey, with that being said, do me a solid, subscribe to the channel, hit a like, leave a comment, and you know the drill, share with the homies. Peace.